Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show. You may have seen her in Morocco, New York City, Los Angeles, California, Detroit, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Nevada. One of the background singers for Mickey Howard and the late, great Gerald Levert. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, the beautiful, the wonderful, the spectacular, Miss Coco McMillan.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show, where we make it happen. I am so excited to be with you tonight. We are here live at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you can see the gorgeous background there, we are having an amazing time here. It's been a great day. God is good all the time. I'm so glad that you decided to join me tonight. This is the Coco McMillan Show, where we bring some amazing flavor to the virtual show talk show circuit, featuring our national and our local recording artists, business owners, social media gurus, mental and physical health awareness. This is where we make it happen. This show is designed for you. We have the opportunity to have our guests to come on to talk about their career goals, their challenges, through opportunities, awareness. We have designed it just for you to come on and share your story. If you want to be a part of the Coco McMillan Show, please join me or email me at cocomcmillanmusic@gmail.com, or you can reach me on any of the social media platforms. Contact me and we will make it happen for you being a part of this show. We want you to bring your expertise, your knowledge to the show. We believe in sharing your story, your journey in life, because you know what? I say this every week. Millions of people can be blessed just by your testimony. So we want you to come here, share your story, each one, teach one, be a part of this show, and let's make it happen for our sisters and our brothers. We're streaming live here on the IBM network. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live. We're on LinkedIn. If you're sitting in your home and you have a Roku TV, go to your Roku TV channel, go to Add Channel. It's free, by the way, okay? Go to Add Channels and download Pod TV Live, and you can watch it right now in the presence of your home on your big screen Roku TV. So we're so excited because there's so many ways that you can join us and be a part of the show. We have been having some amazing guests for the last couple of weeks. I'm so grateful for my team, Mr. Wayne Booker, Mark Lee, Kimberly Thompson, Eric Kelly, the IBM Network. They have been such a blessing to the show. So I'm so grateful for them being a part of this team. We have a great show lined up for you tonight. Listen, I want to give you a chance to go ahead and text someone, I am them, do whatever you have to do to let them know that you are about to spend the next hour with your girl Coco. And we have this 25-year-old CEO on here with us tonight. I'm so excited because I love interviewing young entrepreneurs, just to show you what they're doing, let you know that they can do it, and then for them to challenge their peers to come and do the same thing. Because I think it's very important that we support our young children, our kids, in whatever they're doing, whatever their career goals is. And that's my mission, to support our young folks tonight. So we have a 25-year-old CEO on here tonight, Mr. Trey Esco. Well, Tracy Esco Jr. I call him Trey. Been knowing him for a long time, so it's going to be exciting. So listen, go ahead and let somebody know that this show is going down right now and they need to jump on. Listen, we're going to do a quick roll call. Let me know where you watching from, where you at, all that good stuff, so we can give a shout out to you. I see Jane McMillan on the line there, Kimberly Thompson, Eunice Jean Johnson, that is Irvington, New Jersey. Just go ahead and keep it coming. Let me know where you're watching from, and we will certainly try to give you a shout out tonight. Listen, I've been having a great time this week. I thank God for what He's doing for the show. As you heard the song earlier for that live performance at my church, shout out to my Pastor Melvin Jackson. We give you all the glory, God. You're worthy to be praised because He's doing some amazing things, not only in my life, but I'm speaking it in existence in your life too. So go ahead and thank God for what He's doing, for what's about to happen, because He has some great things in store for you. All you have to do is believe, have the faith as a mustard seed, and He will make it happen for you. So God is good, and you can put it in the chat all the time. God is good. So listen, I want to introduce my guest tonight. As I said, I've been knowing him for a very long time. He was a little baby, and he has grown up to just be an amazing young man. He's going to share his story tonight. I'm not even going to tell you about it. I'm going to let him share the story. But he is the CEO of Certified Snipers LLC. What he does, he do day trading in the foreign exchange market. He's been doing it for 6 years. And what he do is he buy and sell different currency pairs, and he trains people. He has students, over 100 students that he trained and mentor in his field. And this is all the way from the United States all the way to the UK. We talk about Jamaica, Thailand. And I've had a privilege to even see some of his classes where he's sharing it with his students. And it's a young crowd, and they love the way he teach and just kind of give them that information to help them get started. What's up? Let's see. Esther's Ariana. Is it Ariana's? What's up? Thank you so much for joining. Valicia. Oh, we got his. Oh, I think we got his students on here tonight. I'm so excited for him because he get an opportunity to do again another podcast, another interview. So thank you guys so much for joining. This was the first thing. He also created like Traders Talk. and that helps, the newcomers, give them an opportunity to, um, it's like a motivation to them. Understand what I'm saying? A motivation to them to let them know what trading is all about. So I'm just so excited. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on. But before I do, I want to show you this quick clip of Tracy Esco Jr. doing his thing. Check it out.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Tracy out of Certified Snipers, man. Today I'm gonna put y'all on game on how to be able to use your DXY and your futures markets to come up with any bullish or bearish bias for whatever pair that you're trading. Let's go. All right, family. So this right here is the DXY. If you don't know what the DXY is, all this does is shows the strength of the US dollar, okay? Now, if we're looking at the DXY, you can obviously see that we have a bearish trend, but let's do some sort of top-down analysis so we can really understand where price should go. All right, so to truly understand where price should go to next, we have to understand where price just came from first. If you look at that white line, we understand what rests above that high, buy side liquidity, or people that sold there and their stop losses rest above that high. After price activates those stop losses, you can see price instantaneously and impulsively turn around. Okay, so after the run on stop losses, that is considered a change in market structure. What makes that breaker structure so significant is the fact that she creates equal lows below price. And if you know anything about smart money and how the market really moves, you understand that equal lows do not last. So after your run on stops and your breaker structure bearish, you can see that price leaves a fair value gap, which is always a footprint that the algorithm leaves you to understand where price should go to next. You can see the bearish reaction about it there that lets us know that the next target for price should be those equal lows. So what do we get from all that? In the near future, the dollar should continue to lose strength at the very least until she gets down to those lows. So now that we understand the DXY and what the strength of the US dollar should do in the near future, we can start looking at pairs with the US dollar on the front of that pair, like USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY, etc., and look at those charts and be able to find a similar bias to be able to take price down. So I'm not about to do a whole top down on this chart, but this is just an example. As you can see, this right here is the USD CHF daily time frame. Now remember, when we was looking at the DXY, we came up with a bearish bias to get down to those equal lows. And look what USD CHF just so happens to have resting the below price. So if that DXY go down to those equal lows, USD CHF will sell right with it. So that's how you use the DXY to correlate what the US dollar pair should do next, okay? But what about non-US dollar pairs? What about the euro and the Great British pound? For your foreign pairs, you use what's called the futures markets, okay? This right here is similar to the DXY, but for each and every other currency. So you can either take a screenshot of this or look this up on your own time. But for this example, we're going to pay attention to the euro's future, okay? So this right here is the strength of the euro. Without doing a whole top down for the sake of time, we already understand that the euro is bullish. VIP has been on top of this, but just a little free sauce for y'all, just a little free money. We're expecting a move like this on the euro to be able to take it up to those equal highs. So if I have a bearish dollar and a bullish euro, go ahead and put 2 and 2 together and tell me what you think this euro USD chart about to look like. Easy money, obvious bullish chart right here, equal highs above price just like the euro, similar to how the dollar has equal lows below it. If the dollar loses strength, euro USD buys. If the euro gains strength while the dollar is still losing strength, this shit is about to get wicked. So now you can expect for something like this to happen in the future for euro USD. But what about a pair that doesn't have anything to do with the US dollar, like euro JPY? So this right here is the JPY future, right? Or the Japanese yen. We already know what the euro looked like, and the Japanese yen is obviously losing strength. So bullish euro, bearish Japanese yen, bullish euro JPY market. Now you know to only look for buys. And that, family, is how you correlate the DXY with your future markets to be able to come up with an easy bias for whatever pair that you are trading, all right? No indicators, just simple market structure and analysis, all right? Like and follow for more trading tips, and if you want to get tapped in with Certified Snipers, man, just get at me and I will get you tapped in with everything you need. Happy trading.
Wow, yes, that was Mr. Tracy Esco Jr. Let's welcome him to the show. Tracy,
Hey, Coco. Thank you for having me.
you're welcome. How you doing?
I'm great. I can't complain at all. How about you?
I am fabulous. Listen, when we were playing the video, I had no idea what you were talking about, but I know that you knew what you were talking about. So, and listen, I want to give a shout out to some of the people that's coming on. Tyler, I see you on there. He says great breakdown. So I'm sure he understands what's going on. Tracy Senior is on. Shout out to him. And it's some Michelle, shout out to you. So thank you guys for joining us tonight, where Tracy just kind of tell us what he's doing, a young entrepreneur, 25 years old, doing his thing. So we're gonna go back, Trey. You mind if I call you Trey?
Of course.
We're gonna go back, Trey. Been knowing you for a long time. So why don't you tell the viewers, I know you're from Durham, North Carolina, but why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about you, you growing up, your life story, your journey, and how you got to this point right here.
Of course. So, yeah, like you said, I grew up in Durham, North Carolina. I was kind of back and forth between Durham and Sanford, North Carolina throughout like middle school and high school. Um, my childhood was my childhood. I made a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? When I was younger, it wasn't my parents' fault or anything. My parents tried their hardest to keep me about the way, but just being a young man that was trying to just follow the crowd, I ended up getting into a lot of trouble at a young age. So from like 15 to 18, I'm going in and out of jail, just hanging with the wrong crowd, trying to fit in with people I had no business trying to fit in with, and that ended up getting me in a lot of trouble young. So from 15 to 18, I was in and out of jail. Probably went to jail probably like 6, 7 times between those years. And then I ended up getting in trouble one good time and it sent me to prison for 2 years. So
Wow.
yeah, I
Well,
had
I'm glad it was only 2 years, man. So you talking about 2 years. Did you during that time, Trey, the 2 years, what was going through your mind? What were you thinking about? Like, how am I going to get out of this? What's my next steps? I mean, how did you feel going through that 2 year period in
uh,
prison?
well, it was a big turning point in my life for me. All the other times I've been to jail before, I never really had to sit down. All the other times I got locked up, it was probably a couple weeks, a month at max. So I never really learned my lesson. But
Yeah.
when I had to go to prison, which is a completely different ballpark from jail, you know what I mean? And you go in there and you just see how they treat you and you see the environment that you in and the people you're around. It just opens you up to understand that that's not the life that you want to live. So
Yeah.
when I was in prison, I sat down and I was really trying to figure out some type of game plan as to what I could do when I came home. And of course, that came with trial and tribulation once I did come home. But I knew that when I came home from prison, I wouldn't make the same mistakes that I did to get in there in the first place. I would stop that.
Yeah, that's what's up. And so after this 2 year journey, you come out. What happens next?
And so I come home. I was still kind of dibbling, dabbling and stuff I wasn't supposed to do. Ended up getting a job. I was working at McDonald's and Pizza Hut. There's different fast food jobs. My felon record is crazy, so I couldn't get a job that was paying a lot. I couldn't get my own crib. I couldn't do anything. So I knew that the route that I had to take to become the person that I wanted to become would have to be like self-employed. I knew that I would have to become an entrepreneur. I knew that I would have to find a way to make money from wherever I was at whenever I wanted to. And those 9 to 5 jobs just wasn't cutting it. So I kind of started to dibble back to what I was used to doing, selling drugs, doing things I had no business doing until I came across the foreign exchange market opportunity. And once that opportunity came across my plate, I never looked back. Never ever looked back.
Wow. So was it hard for you to get in? Was it hard for you to get in foreign trade? I mean, how did you? I know you said the opportunity came to you, but how did you come across it?
So I had a close friend of mine named Braxton. I don't know if he's on here, but shout out to you, man, for putting this opportunity across my plate. But I had a close friend named Braxton, who was a part of a MLM company, which is pretty much like a company where they want you to recruit people to join, like a pyramid scheme thing, network marketing company. But it was called IML, Our Markets Live. And it was a company that was based on foreign exchange market trading. It gave people the basic information as to how to get started with trading, what you needed, and how to pretty much start making money. So I joined that platform as an opportunity. I had different mentors. I had different people that I could look up to and, just kind of ask questions about it. The foreign exchange market was always something that I was looking into even before the opportunity came to me, because once again, when we talk about opportunities where you can make money wherever, whenever, that's something that anybody
Right.
would want to jump on. You know what I mean? So I was looking at that beforehand, and when the network marketing company came across my plate, it came as the easiest way to get introduced to the foreign exchange market. So
Okay.
I had to pay a couple of dollars to join this team, and when I joined, it was a kind of a win-lose situation. Win
Ooh,
because once again, I got the basic information that I needed to start becoming to where I'm at today. But at the
okay.
same time, the company was once again based around network marketing. So although it had the basic information that you needed to get started with trading, most of the people that were in this company were traders. They were network marketers. They're trying to get people to join the team. The more people that you get to join this company, the more money that you make. So
Okay.
when I joined and I started figuring out that everybody in here don't know what they're doing. Like I joined in September of 2019, and by December of 2019, I was teaching everybody in there. So it just goes to show that
Wow.
it just goes to show like how serious everybody else around me was. There wasn't really I wasn't in the space that I needed to be in, but I was always thankful for the opportunity in the first place. So um,
Yes.
yeah.
And you smart, Trey. I mean, you're good with numbers. Clearly, you're good with numbers. But when you break this down, some of the things that you was talking about, like um, the algorithm and different things, Trey. So, what things do you teach your students about trading?
So I'll kind of teach them everything from basic to advanced as to how to get started in the foreign exchange market, who you're trading with, what forex is, you know what I mean, how to get introduced with brokers, everything from basic to advanced as far as advanced strategies to be able to make money within this market, breaking down the algorithm, understanding that how price moves inside of a market, nothing is random, everything is based on time and price and certain things that you need to be able to pay attention to. So I'm putting my whole team on different ways and different strategies, all based behind one concept called smart money concepts. That's the way that we view the market, and I teach everybody just how the market really moves. There's a lot of false information out there as far as trying to get introduced to trading and how to make money out of the market. So I'm one of the only ones out here that's really teaching people the right way to trade and breaking it down in a
Right.
dummy way.
Right. So, do you have any? And you guys, if you're out there, you're listening. I see a lot of people out there looking and listen. If you have any questions or anything or comments, make sure you put it in the chat. Let us know, and we'll try to get to your questions and everything. So, Trey, are there any downfalls in the trading
Of
or
course, of
down
course.
periods?
Of course, yeah, it's a very, very risky business. Trading is not for everybody. You know what I mean? You kind of have to be willing to lose money. You know what I mean? No risk, no reward when it comes to making money with anything. But when it comes to the foreign exchange market, it's very amplified with understanding that you have to risk money to make it, and you have to be willing to lose money to make money. It's not trading is not necessarily about making money all the time or winning every single trade, but it's about understanding how to manage money wisely so that when you take losses, you can recover from them. Everybody that's a trader is going to take losses. You're going to lose trades. They can be back to back to back. They can be, what I mean, it can be a losing streak. It can be one. But a lot of traders have a downfall because they believe that this foreign exchange market is something you can just come in and make money and off the flat, thinking this is a get rich quick scheme when it's not that. It's a lot harder than what people think it is, and you have to have a real strong mindset and understand how to manage money wisely. That is the main thing that trading that
Wow.
that you need to know about it. So it's very, very risky. It's very, very risky. But once again, if you have the mindset to be able to risk money to make it, you understand risk to reward ratios, and you understand that you need to have a strong psychology. You're dealing with a $7 trillion market, which means there's no cap to how much money that you can make or lose within a day. Um, that by
Wow.
itself can mess you up mentally. You knowing that you can make X amount of money every single day, that can have you doing unnecessary things in the market or making impulsive decisions that can end up having you losing money. So it's 9 times out of 10, all trading is all about psychology.
Wow. Did you say 7 billion?
Trillion, 7.3 trillion.
Seven? What?
This is the biggest financial market in the world. It's bigger than Wall Street.
Oh my goodness. I'm okay. I'm still on the seven. I'm sorry. I'm still on the seven. So I know you've been in the business for 6 years. What's up, Cass? What's up, Cass? Thank you so much for joining. Um, I know you've been doing it for 6 years now. How long did it take you to get like really good at what you're doing and just I know you said you jumped on and you was able to get your students in, but how long did it really take you to really just learn the business aspect of it?
It took me about 3 years. It wasn't something that happened overnight, but it was something I was dedicated to learning. So for anybody that's like wanting to get introduced to trading, or some of my traders that are already on this call, understand that it's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's something that is going to look like a foreign language at first. It takes time to understand, and then once you understand the charts, like I said earlier, you have to learn how to master your mindset. So it's a lot of things and a lot of hurdles that you have to get over in order to truly become profitable out of this market. And it took me 3 years to understand that, but the 3 years that it took for me to understand the knowledge that I have now gives me a lifetime worth of freedom. So it's very worth it.
I love that. A lifetime worth of freedom. Listen, I know your parents are so proud of you now. Just the turnaround that you made. Shout out again to Tracy, to your mom, Savella. You know, how proud parents. When they look at you now, what do they say to you?
I mean, everybody thinks I'm the millionaire now. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks that I'm the millionaire. I'm the next millionaire out the family. Yeah, I mean, it's the best thing in the world. You know what I mean? Especially understanding my background and understanding how much hell I put my parents through. I'm coming up. You know, it's a lot of things that I don't talk about that they know what I did, and it's just a blessing to know that they're still here to my side to this day. And I was able to
Yeah.
turn my life around to not only benefit myself, but not benefit them as well.
Ah,
Mhm.
you're breaking my heart. That is so. Listen, anybody out here, I really hope that you are taking in and enjoying the story, because he kind of explained from where he came from to where he is now. With his parents supporting him, Tracy and Savella. It's very important. It's very important. For them to still be there for him, and for someone is out there that's kind of in the same situation. You may have made a wrong turn, or got off track. It's easy to get off track. I mean, very easy, and sometimes it's hard to get back on track. But this young man is here tonight letting you know that you can do it. And if your parents are supporting you, and if you don't have your parents here with you, be around your family and friends, some good people. As he said earlier, he was around the wrong crowd, doing things he shouldn't have done. But center yourself around the right people, and you will see your life explode and change, because God could do anything. Nothing is impossible for him. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to keep doing it. You got to show up. And you got to put all your effort and work into it. So I've seen him on these calls, talking to his students and, training his students. So, Trey, you have students from the US to the UK to, I think you said Jamaica, Thailand. How did they find you, or how did this come about? Like, how do you, I think you have over 100 students?
Yes, ma'am. I have
Yeah.
about 115 students right now. It kind of started off with me just putting myself out there. When I first made my big amount of money, my first big amount of money out of the market, which was $17,000. I made that in a weekend. So when I seen how much money I was able to make, and it was only off of $20. I turned $20 into seventeen
Are
thousand.
you serious?
Trading cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and XRP, Ripple. So once I seen that, like that was life changing money for me. You know what I mean? And especially seeing how fast I was able to make it.
Yeah.
So once I made that money, it pretty much put a lot of things in my head. Like, a lot of people don't believe that the foreign exchange market is real until you make money off of it. That was my first big amount of money. So that's when I knew, okay, this is something I can actually spend the rest of my life trying to do. But more importantly, I tried to put the information out there to everybody else. I know a lot of traders that was in the exact same boat as me, that was struggling, trying to figure it out. And
Mhm.
I had came across some information that changed my life overnight. So I started opening up different Telegram chats. I started my Instagram. I just started putting my face out there. You know what I mean? As far as like giving out free information, just telling people to come join, get on my calls and hear what I have to say. And I was able to start making a lot of people a lot of money really quickly. You know what I mean? Real
Yeah.
quickly, just by them getting on my calls and tapping in. So I did that for about 3 years. I started that 3 years ago, and
Wow.
people just find me from social media, or just word of mouth from one of my students going to tell the next man. And I don't know how it got all the way to Thailand and Jamaica and stuff, but it's nothing but God.
Yeah, and you keep it real with your students. with your students. That's what I love about, and that's what they probably love about you. Keeping it real, still handling your business, but the lingo. I'm old school. The millennials, y'all have a whole different game talk. It was so funny because me and my sister, we was in the car driving. Good evening, Monique. And this song came on and says, "We outside tonight." So we outside. Look at you. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? So
That's one of my favorite sayings nowadays. We outside, man. That means we turned up.
see, oh my God. So I love that they're able to connect. Is that I'm trying to see this name here. Is it Trader
The
the
wealthy
the
trader.
Willie?
That's my student ranks. Melanie Watson. She stays out there. That's the one that's in Thailand.
Okay, okay.
She-
So a question says, do you have a minimum age for student and interns?
No, man. No. You can be as young as possible. I had students 16 years old in high school, up $35,000 in class. Yeah, I mean, so there's no age limit to how much, or how young or how old you can be.
Yeah.
Now technically speaking, you would need to be 18 or older to open up a brokerage account. But if you were
Okay.
younger than 18, you can just get your people to do it, get your parents to do it, tell them you're making money. It's not going to be a problem.
It's not
Yeah.
going to be a problem. I want to see this other question. I got to put on my glasses real quick. Is it more viable to trade with retirement funds or saving funds?
Yeah. So
Viable.
a common misconception is that you need a lot of money to start trading. When actually you don't. You can get started with something as little as $50. So when it comes to retirement funds and saving funds, that gives me the idea that you are trying to put in a lot of money. When all actuality, you need to start off with $50 to $100. It's like I said, a lot of people think that it takes a lot of money to make a lot of money. Just like Tyler said, trade with money you don't care about. Exactly. Take trade with money that you are willing to lose, because once again, this is a risky business. You know what I mean? So when you're putting money into the market, it needs to be money that you acting like you're giving it to a homeless man or you just spent it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that little $50, $100 that you put in, but understand that if you can learn how to manage $50 and turn that into $500, $5,000, then there's literally no cap to how much you can do with a $5,000 account or a $10,000 account, whatever the case is. You have
Right.
to get good with learning how to manage a small amount of money first and flipping that into a big amount. So then that way you'll learn consistently how to take big amounts and turn it into a bigger amount. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
definitely only start off with $50 to $100. You don't need nothing more, nothing less. You could turn $50. As I said, I turned $20 and turned it into 17,000. So it doesn't take a lot of money at all. It just takes knowledge.
Wow. So can you start off with your $20, make your 17,000 and get out?
Yeah. That's the thing about trading. Trading and investing are hand in hand, but they're two different things, right? So when it comes to investing, you know what I mean, everybody knows what investing is, right? You're buying a stock or you're buying a certain asset with the expectation that the value of that asset will go up, right? And if the value of that
Right.
asset does not go up, then of course you just lose money. So the first difference with investing versus trading is that investing, you can only make money on one side of the market. You can only make money by buying. Okay. And if something
Okay.
goes down, if the value of something goes down, then it's just a wrap for you. Right. Versus
Wow.
trading, you can make money off the fluctuation of price, no matter if it's going up or down. You can make money buying something, or if you think that the value of something will go down, you can sell. You don't have to own any of the assets that you're trading. I mean, if you're trading a stock, a cryptocurrency, a currency pair, you don't necessarily have to own anything to trade it. All trading is pretty much a prediction game. Like you're trading, long story short, is you putting your money up and predicting that price will go in a certain direction. So you know what I mean? So that's all that trading is. And another difference is when it comes to investing versus trading is investing is like a long-term game, right? You invest in the asset.
Okay.
You don't know how long it's going to take for your asset to go in profit. People be checking their stocks every single day, praying to God that, you know what I mean, it goes up and they get rich one day. You know what I mean?
Right.
That can be a waiting game, months, years, whatever. Trading, I'm making the same money that investors are seeing, but I'm seeing it in 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, no matter what. Depends on the type of trade that I'm seeing. But the amount of money that you are seeing off of trading is like this. You know what I mean? You wake up in the
Okay.
morning, you spend 2 hours out of your day, and you can make somebody's paycheck and go about your day and be perfectly fine. You know what I mean?
Wow. This question says, what type of account do you open? up to start the trading?
So you're gonna need to get a broker. Okay, so there's like different brokers out there that you can do your due diligence on to figure out which broker would be the best for you. I currently use a broker called Sway Markets, and I'm often also funded with a prop firm called the Funded Trader. So those are the two platforms that I am using as of now to trade and make money off of. As far as the foreign exchange market in the USA goes right now, the United States is actually starting to ban certain brokers due to like bricks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And the value of the dollar going down. So when it comes to you guys putting your money inside of the market, you really have to do your due diligence on, regulated brokers versus unregulated brokers. Okay.
Okay.
Like I said, as of now, I'm using Sway Markets. That is an unregulated broker, but they have their own platform that they have. It's called Sway. It's called Sway Charts app. You know what I mean? That's the app that we use to put our money on, make money off of, and the Funded Trader as well. That is on a platform called MetaTrader 5. And this is where these are the different apps and platforms that we use to make money. But once again, there are plenty of different brokers, plenty of different apps, plenty of different platforms that you can use to start trading. It's all on you to do your due diligence and figure out which one will be the best for you.
Wow, cool. And I know we have his information running at the bottom of the screencast. They wanted to know what's your website, how can they get in touch with you, how can they reach you, all that good stuff. You want to tell them, Trey?
Yeah, so right now we got the website currently under maintenance. It's on the way real soon. Give me about a couple weeks. And the certifiedsnipers.com will be finished. Like I said, I'm just getting a couple of last things situated with that. Also have an ebook on the way as well. But you guys can get in contact with me on Instagram. It's at the bottom, CSESCO, CSESCOE. Also have a TikTok, Rich Off MetaTrader, which you guys can tap in with me. I'm also on Telegram at TESCO1, TESCOE #1. These are all different ways you can get in contact with me. If you guys go to my Instagram and check the link that's in my bio, those are all the different links that you can use to tap in with me as far as my mentorship, the different prices. Also have a free Telegram chat where you guys can come in. It's a community chat where I just let all the traders from around the world just come in and drop their ideas and just network with one another. I have a free signals chat as well to where you can join that. And I'm dropping free plays in there every week for you to be able to make money at the same time as us and kind of see the updates that we have going on at Certified Sniper, see the success, see the testimonials, see the money that we're making so you can kind of stay updated with everything we have going on. And lastly, the YouTube channel is in that link as well. Certified Snipers Trading is a YouTube channel. We got a couple videos kind of introducing you guys to different ways that we view the market. It's a couple live trading sessions on there so you can see how and where we're making the money at. And it's going to be updated weekly as we start getting more information there.
Wow. And so, and one thing you guys don't know about Trey as well, he is an artist. He raps, he have beats and all that good stuff. So you got to check out some of his rhymes. I don't want to put him on the spot tonight unless you want to, because I think you freestyle, right? Look at Trey. I'm sorry, because I'm like, no girls.
You can't put me on the spot tonight, man.
I'm not gonna put you on the spot, but he freestyles. But I'm serious. He's really, really great, amazing. He can drop these beats, flow, all that good stuff. So you gotta check him out. Well, he's young, okay? He's 25.
Yeah. He's 13, yeah. Maybe a little bit rated R, depending on what you listen.
Yeah, there we go. It may be a little rated R, but but what I love about it though, Trey, is you talked about in some of your raps about your life. You understand what I'm saying? They said social media is going across. Okay, great. Your life, you know, and you talk about trading even in some of your raps. So it's very clever. He's very smart. You know how he put his rhymes and everything together. So you guys check out some of his beats and his rhymes and all that stuff. But listen, what are some of the other things you like doing, Trey, when you're not trading besides rapping? Is there anything else, or it's just trade, rap?
Yeah, pretty much like trading, rapping. You know, that's what I'm spending most of my free time doing. I'm trying to build the empire what we got going on right now. So I'm kind of focusing all my energy on the trading, the music. You know what I mean? Content, You know what I mean? Of course, my hobbies outside of all this, so I can play basketball. Play the game.
Yeah,
I'm a real in the house person. You know what I mean? I'll be by myself all the time. So if I'm not talking to my students or if I'm not on Zoom or anything like that, then I'm in the house by myself working or
yeah,
no, and just getting things ready for certified snipers. But the Trader Talk album that I had created was strictly for trading. Just to bring
yes,
light to what trading is. The same skill set that changed my life. I tried to put it in music. I understand that I'm young, I'm black, you know what I mean, and I know what my generation listens to. I know the beats that
right,
they like to hear. I know the wordplay that they like to hear. So
yeah,
I try to take that same approach and put trading behind it, put the right beats behind it, and just show people that hey, you don't gotta be in the streets, you don't gotta be selling anything to make the same amount of money as they
that's
do.
right.
You know what I mean? So that's why I've been going so crazy with it. That album really got a lot of motion. It's being played all across the world right now. So that has me really pushing and pushing to continue to make music with trading and it's just bringing light to certified snipers. It's bringing light to what forex actually is, and
Yeah.
just giving people the opportunity. You know what I mean, to do their due diligence on it and really see what the foreign exchange market can have to offer for you.
Man, the chat is going crazy. I'm seeing all these comments saying, "Great job, young man! Awesome, young man! Yes, sir!" All that because I mean, it's great, just to hear you. I think back when you was 10 years old. Just to hear you now, know your craft so well, and like you said, these young folks that's getting around you that you're mentoring and teaching. You know the wordplay. I'm still saying, "Oh, that's dope." What? Nobody ever say that anymore. You know all the language. You, you know all the language. Someone said, "Keep pushing, young man." Uncle John, thank you so much. Brooklyn, New York, in the house. But keep doing it. Keep it up. Trey, what you're doing, helping these young men and young women. Now, do you find in your students, do you have more men than women, or is kind of equal?
It's very unisex. You know what I mean? You do not
Okay.
have to. It does not matter male, woman, boy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
15, 65. It doesn't matter the age. Doesn't matter the gender. It's never too late or too early to come in and start learning the skill set. Once you learn the skill set, generational wealth. So I got people from all across the world. I got people from different age groups and different ethnicities. Whatever the case is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's the same market for everybody.
Generational wealth. I love that. I love that. I'm so proud of you, Trey, man, because I can see where your future is going. Please don't forget about your homegirl. Please don't forget about me when you get up there. And I know other people may have questions for you and everything. Please, like as he said, we have the social media that's running in the background. Your father keeps getting on saying, "That's my boy. You got a proud dad."
Yeah, shout out Pops, man. I love you, man. So,
Yeah. And yeah, by the way, yeah, any shout outs to any of your students? I saw that clip the other day when you said in your clip, you're like, "Oh man, you guys gonna make me cry." I think your students was kind of sharing, their testimonies to you of how you have really changed their lives and blessed their souls. But any shout outs to anyone that you want to give out tonight before we leave, Trey?
I mean, shout out to the whole team, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pop. Shout out to everybody that took the time out to get on this call with us, you know what I mean? And learn more about me, learn about the foreign exchange market. Shout out to Certified Snipers, you know what I mean? I see all people in there. Shout out Tyler, Melanie, Valerie. Those are the few names that I seen off the flap that I can remember. Ari. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man.
Oh, that's all right. This is Mr. Tracy Esco Jr. Y'all better remember the name. I'm trying to tell you. Remember the name, Certified Snipers. How did you come up with the name, Trey?
Uh, I came up with like 5 or 6 different names. Like we used to be called the bank. We used to be called bank runners. You know what I mean? We had 3, 4 different names, but at one point I just kind of came up with like 6 or 7 different names, and I let my students choose. You know what I mean? So I gave them kind of a list of different names, and they all chose Certified Sniper. So that's the one that we ran with.
Oh, that's what's up. So you really get them involved and really engage with them. It's like because when I talked to you several times a day, you was jumping off a call. You was on a call with your students. So
Yeah.
you really they're
Yeah.
really involved in what you're doing.
Oh yes, ma'am. Now I know what it's like to be a student of the game. I know what it's like to, be a new trader and not have people that are genuine, people that just want you for your money. There's a lot of people or mentors out here that'll tell you to come join. They'll teach you, and then they'll hold back information so that you can stay dependent on them, or
Yeah.
they really don't even know what they're doing at all. For so I try to be the change that I wanted to see. When I my first 3 years of trying to learn this market, I couldn't find anybody that could teach this market or could be genuine enough to tell me the ins and outs to everything, not just sugarcoating it to know that it's just wins all the time, it's losses that comes with it too. Just giving everybody the true understanding of what Forex is, and taking my time throughout every single day to help someone else. That's all I do all day, every day. It's just either I'm on the
Wow.
call with my students, or I'm doing a one-on-one, or whatever the case is. I'm just here to help. The student, this skill set changed my life, like literally changed my life. So it
Yeah.
is the least that I can do is try to do it for the next man.
Oh, teardrop. That's so good. Shout out to Nancy Pettaway, Nancy Texas in the house, Sean Smith, all you guys joining. I think everyone on here tonight have been truly blessed and inspired. Pam Moss, what's up? How you doing? Really blessed and inspired, Trey, because of what you have said and just how you have the love for what you're doing, the passion for what you're doing, and how it changed your life. Because no one can tell me now that people can't change. You
Mm,
just got to find your right niche. Get with the right crew and do your thing because God has given you a talent and a gift. Then it's up to you to
mm,
pursue it. So, and He'll be right there with you, and He has been with you through thick and thin, Trey, through ups and downs. And look where you are today. You are a walking testimony. And I just can't wait to see what's in store next. Like the best is yet to come for you. You understand what I'm saying? You're like you on the right track. We're all proud of you. The comments here, they're still kind of going crazy in the comments here. So I know that when you go back, you can kind of look at some of the comments. But I want to personally thank you for jumping on tonight. Did anybody see that comment? I'm sorry, Nancy. Can you put that in one more time? Because I don't want to miss anything. Uh, oh, she's trying to give stars. Oh, Nancy, thank you, thank you. Um, anything else, Trey, that you want to say? You don't want to, drop some bars. Did I say that right?
drop some bars. Oh, I don't
Okay,
have,
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's
I don't have
okay.
anything off the top like
Look, because I know you're gonna flow and no telling what's gonna
yeah,
come
exactly. All right, I can't promise a PG rap on here. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
out.
one thing that
She
I
said, "I love this. It reminds me of her son." Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? Yes. But what
um,
were you saying, Trey? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say one thing that I would leave people with. As we were just saying, it is never too late to change. It's never too late to find something that you're passionate in. All this life is there. Listen, we live in 2024. We live in the age of technology where anybody can get rich off of their phone, off of dumb stuff. So imagine what you can do with a passion that you truly have. Find something that you love. Everybody has talents, God-given talents that some people may be a little bit too scared to take advantage of, because they may be viewed of the next they may be scared of what the next man thinks, or they're just scared of new, they're scared of change. But I'm a walking testimony to saying that once you can find something that you're passionate in, you can run with it. Don't be scared to brand yourself. Don't do whatever you're doing in life, whatever you have a talent for, there's always somebody else that's willing to pay you for your services. To understand what it's always somebody out there. Find a passion, run with it, find a niche. Don't be scared to brand yourself, put yourself out there. Put your face behind the camera. It can do a lot. It can really do a lot for exposure, especially if you're a businessman, you're an entrepreneur on this call. Don't be scared. That's the only thing. Just don't be scared to put yourself out there, man. Don't be scared.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Thank you so much, Trey. Thank you for coming on tonight, sharing this knowledge with us. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot tonight, just from this short time that we've been on here, and I'm sure all of the viewers have too. So you have truly blessed someone tonight. We use the word each one, teach one. You are doing your thing, and I truly believe that it's yeah that part. So that part. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Much favor to you. I can't wait to see and can't wait to continue to follow your journey with your along with your students. You know, that's going to be just that's epic, man. To have the many students behind you, supporting you, and just doing that. One of your students said, "Don't tempt them." I think that
Yeah.
was with.
Yeah, with the rapping, yeah, they know what's gonna happen if I get the
They
rapping.
know it's.
Yeah.
You can be like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
yeah,
But so
we're
yeah,
gonna
make
take
sure you
that off.
guys you see his information, follow him, support him. Even if you just sitting there, just send him a word of encouragement. Let him know that he's doing a great job, and just keep pushing. Keep pushing. That's what it's all about. So until next time, Mr. Tracy Esco Jr., when you come back to the show and tell us about how you living in your $1 trillion house and all that good stuff, we're definitely going to have you back on the show. So much love to you. Love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Proud of you. And the best is yet to come for you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's an honor, man. I truly, it was great, man. It was my second podcast,
Yes,
man. I love it. Thank you.
yes, thank you, thank you. Well, guys, that is it. That was Mr. Tracy Esco Jr. Coming to us tonight, just giving us some information on trading. He is the CEO of Certified Snipers, 25 years old, doing the day trading. So, thank you all for your comments and everything that you've given tonight, what you've shared. Again, we are live here at Myrtle Beach. You can see the background there in the back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. All of his students that joined tonight, thank you so much for jumping on, supporting Trey. You have an amazing, amazing teacher. So you guys keep doing what you're doing. We are certainly thankful for everyone that has joined tonight. As I always say to you, and as Trey said earlier, show your face, keep doing what you're doing, brand yourself. If you have a gift and talent, put it out there. Don't be scared to do it. When man says no, God says yes. So whatever's meant for you, it is for you. You just got to keep pushing. You can't give up. You can't stop. You got to persevere through all of the trials and the tribulations and the setbacks and distractions. What is meant for you is for you. So don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, because you are a winner. All right. You are a winner. I always say to you, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, lean not to thy own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, God, and he will direct your path. So God bless you tonight. That is all we have for you. We're going to be back here same time, same place next week. Again, if you want to be a part of the Coco McMillan show, please let me know. If you want to support and donate to the Coco McMillan show, you can cash out $ that's THECMS. That's C is in Coco, M is in McMillan, S as in show. So $VCMS. If you want to bring some of your advertisement, your commercials, be a sponsor of the show, we can certainly do that for you as well. Make sure you reach out to me at cocomacmillanmusic@gmail.com. We are here for you. We will make it happen. We'll run your ads, your commercials, and everything on our show. So God bless you tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Everyone that has tuned in, make sure you like, share, and comment on the broadcast. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it with your neighbors. So we want to go ahead and get this thing popping, to get it out there. We want to share this particular podcast to make sure that people follow Mr. Trey and just give him that support that he needs. All right. So without further ado, we are done for tonight. Thank you so much again for watching. God bless you. We're going to leave you with a video tonight with my girls, Sharina Wynn. Oh, shout out to Sharina Wynn. Her birthday was on Valentine's Day. That is one of the members of In Front. We were the background singers singers for Joel Levert. So it's myself, Tia Stewart, Sharina Wynn, and Stacey Richardson. So we're going to leave you with this video tonight. It's called Love Like This by In Front. God bless you. We'll see you next week.
The love I have for you just ain't the same. Oh, I used to want your name. Now you're acting all brand new. I can do the same thing too. Don't get it twisted, I got you right. No matter how crazy you are.